What's up, guys? This is SeabassCrews here, and let me see if I can get this camera straight. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall, because this is a matte, like, green material, and it's very slick, and it probably might make the camera fall. But I did do a PS2 collection already ago, but I wanted to remake it because I didn't give it fair justice. But this right here, look at this. I mean, the game, I can't show you it right now, but the games are, I have a ton of PS2 games. I mean, it's filled the bag almost to the brim. Jesus, I never knew I had so many PlayStation 2 games in my entire life. Never knew it. But anyway, let's get started with the collection. Let's see, what do we got here? Be fair, this is random. Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay, I'm not really much of a fan of the Kingdom Hearts series because I'm not really into RPGs. That's just me. I mean, I'm not into RPGs as much as other people are. But this game, still have not beaten it, but it's a really damn good game though. Graphics are spectacular. I mean, it's all your favorite Disney characters put up on screen. I mean, and you have Disney and Squaresoft like merging together. You have Final Fantasy mixing with Disney characters. But I thought it would, but you know, I played this once at my uncle's house and I wasn't really into it as much. I did not know how to play it for the life of me. This game deserves the E for everyone rating, but still many people may find it hard to play at first. But this game is an awesome RPG. As far as the reviews go, I mean, it's like a phenomenal RPG on the PS2. Not the best one, but very close. That's Kingdom Hearts 1. Next game is, I don't want to look at it, Metal Gear Solid 2. This is the first Metal Gear Solid game that I've played on the PlayStation 2. Haven't played on the original from the PlayStation, but this game is an awesome tactical espionage action game, as it says on the front cover. But this game, it's very, very different game that I've experienced on the PlayStation 2. It's so freaking awesome though. I mean, I love the camera angles and the cutscenes are so nice to watch. The gameplay is really awesome. You have an aerial view and you can actually see your whole surroundings, and then you can actually switch to first person and then third person. This is not the best Metal Gear Solid game, but it's definitely a phenomenal in the Metal Gear Solid series. But the other game that is a sequel to it, there's so many games on Metal Gear Solid, like Metal Gear Solid 2, Substance, and all these other games that follow these games. It's just very hard to explain the story in enough detail because I haven't played the original, and I'm pretty sure it follows the original. So I don't know the story completely because I haven't completed it, and I can't really explain the story without giving you any spoilers because it's very difficult to understand. The codec calls. Sorry, that was my dog. The codec calls are pretty cool. Even though I usually skip them every time. I skip the codec calls. They are useless. Some people may use it just to figure out the tutorial, but the tutorial is basically inside the game. I mean, the gameplay too. Codec calls are pretty much useless information, unless you want to get the backstory of what happened back then in the original, which I kind of did, but I didn't really get into this game that much. I really didn't. I mean, I played it for a while, and then I make it to the second level, which is a maze. A freaking maze to beat. I can't beat the second level because it's a freaking maze. I go all the way around everywhere, and all of a sudden, I don't know where to go. It would be nice to have an objective marker on there. Thank you very much, Konami. But this game is an awesome game, Metal Gear Solid game, but it's not my favorite. I didn't really get into the Metal Gear Solid series, but that's just Metal Gear Solid 2. Next one is the superior version to Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This game is phenomenal. I mean, it's one of the best Metal Gear Solid games I've played. I mean, The graphics look way different than the number 2. They're more detailed and it's less linear. I mean, it is linear in a way, but it's just, you know, it's a little you have open world, but it's just different. And plus, it takes place in the 1960s, and you have to survive in this game. Usually, when you play Metal Gear Solid series, you have games. You have rations. You have all these other foods that can keep you alive and everything. This one, you have to hunt. You have to hunt for your food. That's what I like about this game, because it puts a lot of strategy involved in it. And and you can also cure yourself. The music is awesome. It's freaking sweet. The camouflages are freaking awesome too. I love the camouflages. And it's really cool though. But it's hard though. And it's a freaking huge game. But it's an awesome game. I haven't played it too much, but I do want to finish. I do want to play this, but I had to beat Metal Gear Solid 2 to understand the story behind it. But best Metal Gear Solid game on the PlayStation 2. By far. Next game is... I almost had it. There we go. Oh, a Madden game? Really? A freaking Madden game. I don't understand what's with the Madden series. People are going all nuts about Madden and everything like that. And I'm like, it's just the same game over and over and over again. Just a different roster and just different... That's it. And better graphics. That's pretty much it. But I can't say much about this game. It's a Madden game. No different than any other Madden games that you've played before. It's just... They just add a few features into it. They don't change the gameplay that much. But, oh well. And I'm going to cut this video off short for a while, because I want to see how much I've got.